What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another gifted upload. This is not anything pertaining to basketball for real, but shout out to everybody for the support. We have hit 1,000 subscribers. Let's clap it up, man. This is such a big thing for me as I record this video. I'm just very excited about all of the support and the journey that I've been through. I struggled a lot with confidence, but also consistency with uploading these videos. It's kind of weird. Like, ever since COVID, I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do. I've currently been taking a break from school. I go to the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, but because of COVID, I essentially wasn't unable to go to school for like 2 years. So me sitting down and really figuring out what I wanted to do or what my passion was really questionable. And I made this channel in an attempt to see, okay, let's test around with things, right? Like, do I want to make content around basketball? Like, I'm a gamer, y'all. Like, I love gaming, I love anime, I love all of these things. And I took the proper steps to, make content around those types of things. But basketball is something that I have been heavily entrenched in since a younger age. And now it's like I'm at the mindset level to where now I can watch games, I can talk about it, and people actually care enough to click videos on YouTube for free and watch me talk basketball. And like, seeing how far things have come for me is crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys really understand how different this is, but before I was making content on this channel, I was a part of a group called the Space Creators, right? Like, it was me, Eric, Kyle, like a couple of my in real life friends. And we just came together talking about basketball on a podcast. And this is like 4 years ago. And I was at a point then where I really didn't understand the content game or anything like that. So I just came to Twitter to promote things, spread things, really help us gain traction. And then out of nowhere, like, the podcast died out, sadly. And then I was in a position where it was just me and I was by myself. And instead of just like finding some other passion or project and moving on, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep trying to talk basketball. And I built up this crazy following on Twitter. And then that pushed me to drop videos on YouTube. And like, now we're sitting here at 1.3K subscribers. No, sorry, 1.13K. Yeah, still, you get my point. We're at that level. And it's just so impressive to me, the amount of support that I have received on this channel. And I know things aren't the greatest. Like, I still am having fun making these videos because I'm learning as I go with how to make better content, how to make the thumbnails pop, how to make the titles spicier, and like how to just be consistent. But I feel like the month of July for me was absolutely just insane in terms of growth. I started the month of July at 500 and I think 23 subscribers. And I jumped from that to 1.1. And it's crazy. Like, there's no basketball. You would think in the off season you would really struggle with making content. But for me, I've just been so locked in and focused. A, because I like basketball. I feel like I can talk about basketball in any setting with whoever, wherever, whichever team. Like, I just like the game that much. So for me, coming into this off season, my goal was to just keep making content. Because what you guys might not know about me is I am a perfectionist. That's right. Gifted is one of those guys where I sit down and I want to make the best content possible. I really do. Like, I want to make things that people want to watch. And I care about like the nuances and details of a whole lot of things. And that messed me up starting out, especially as a creator, because the real truth of my growth and my success is I'm not limiting myself. I was the factor holding myself back. And a lot of people, I think, make excuses about their situation, how tough things are. And, you know, it's fair, right? Like, we all go through things. I personally work a full-time job while doing YouTube as it stands right now before I go back to school in like a month or two. But for me, at least, I had to figure out how to be consistent with working 10-hour shifts, having to deal with things inside of the house and my other responsibilities that I have, right? And for me, I like to make things perfect. So I will waste like multiple weeks on one video, like just trying to perfect things and like see how things are, learn things, watch videos, and I'll procrastinate a lot. And I had to tell myself this offseason, okay, you know what? Enough of that. Let's just drop content. Just drop content. Each video, let's isolate one area to see where we can improve and get better at. And every video that I've dropped, I've really aimed to accomplish that, because oftentimes my brain, like, I have ADHD, for those you guys might not know. Like, the energy that I have is all over the place, and in my brain is processing like 50 million different things of what to do. Like, okay, let's talk about Zion's rim pressure, or Steph Curry and Golden State, or the way that Walker Kessler, I always get those names mixed up, sorry y'all. Walker Kessler is a great defender. Like, I think about these things all the time, but honing in that energy into a disciplined system where every week I'm giving you 3 episodes bare minimum, and I'm streaming, and I'm like being more active and more engaging with the community that we have on the YouTube side of things, having these things organized in a calendar and like writing these things down, writing down goals that I have for myself to hit, it's made things extremely easier to, you know, have the opportunity to reach success. And honestly, I'm still not where I want to be. I mean, quite frankly, I'm not making any money from these videos. I'm not. And the truth about YouTube is a lot of people, they get into like the content game and all of this to make money. Like, that's really what it is, y'all. People sit in front of this camera like I am, like millions and millions of other creators, in an effort to make money. Now some people might have a genuine passion about what they talk about, sure. But oftentimes you're in it to make money, because like, it would be amazing for me to be able to monetize content that I care about. Like, I care about basketball. Like, I sit here and watch the games. And even if you disagree with my takes or you don't like some things I have to say, the one thing you can't say is I don't watch the games. I actively spend time in my life watching these things, right? So for me, I just had to get back to understanding that this is a passion and this is a grind. I don't like to make excuses for myself, because I understand everyone has their own path. I have multiple friends of mine who are way more successful than me in other areas on YouTube. Like, they do things better than me. I'm not as good as them in certain respects. But what I want the separator to be for me is I'm not looking at other people's success. Instead, I'm looking at the discipline other people have, right? I'm looking at the work ethic other people have, and I'm matching that. That's my goal. So this offseason has been instrumental in me really finding that discipline, and I still have a ways to go. I personally believe that I can improve and make even better content as we go. The edits over time will get better and all that. So for those of you that have clicked and like subscribed and sat here and watched my content, I mean, I went from having the mindset that, okay, if I can get 24 views in a day, that's amazing, because I'm a grateful person. Because I'm thinking, okay, I am such a small channel, very, very small, right? 1,000 really isn't anything. But where I was at 200, 300. And it's like, to get someone to click on the video and then sit here and watch a minute of some random guy on YouTube that you do not know. You do not know me, but you still choose to watch these videos and click on what I have to say. And the fact that people are even willing to do that, like, I'm just grateful for that. So the fact that I go from like 24 views in a day is a major W, to the future now where I'm getting 100 views in a day, or in some cases like 2,000 views on a video. Like, it's crazy for my brain to like sit here and like contemplate. It really is. But I'm very, very happy, but I'm not content. A lot of people sometimes get the success, they're content, they stop trying to work hard. We have goals we're trying to hit. I'm still trying to become a partner of the YouTube program, and that takes effort, that takes work, and I'm ready to put the work in. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to cheat you. I'm going to work hard to give you guys the best content that I can make. That is my goal. I want to be a better creator every video that I do. And during the last regular season, I took some steps, but ultimately I wasn't consistent. I wasn't. Like, I would have times where I would upload things for like 2 or 3 weeks and not have any video drop, or I would live stream more than actually dropping focused content. And that's why for me, launching the podcast, where I sit here in front of the camera, in front of the microphone, and I'm breaking down topics with teams and players, with other fan bases, like this is giving me so much structure in terms of, okay, you need to plan out these episodes in time. I have to reach out to other creators and other fans of their teams to schedule times to talk about hoops. I then have to find a way to edit it and then drop it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Like, I've had to work on the approach of creation, right? Like, I've had to be pushed to do that more than just drop like half-assed videos that don't really have much thought going into them. And I realized spending 2 weeks trying to make the best YouTube video compared to just dropping content, seeing what was good, seeing what was bad, and just improving with every drop is not the same. Because ultimately, if I'm dropping one video every 2 weeks, I'm already a smaller creator. Like, why would you, if you've already subscribed to the channel, want to watch more of what I have to say if I'm not consistent? It doesn't mean anything. So my new mindset and goal is to be consistent. Like, every time you're going to see a comment every day in the YouTube communities tab, you're going to see me with other creators. You're going to get the podcast 2 times a week. That's my goal. And once I get further in that, I might try to diversify the content a little bit. Part of me wanted to launch like my second channel here where I discuss everything else, but I just haven't had time. I've been so locked into this channel because I really want to be able to start monetizing the content I make on here, because truthfully, it's not easy. Like, doing this for free and knowing that I have like no real support, like, you guys are huge, obviously. I have some people in real life who also actively support what I do. But realistically, my family doesn't really support me in this. They don't believe in this. Like, they would rather me just keep doing what I'm doing outside of this. Like, I've been asked to like give up this passion a lot. And all they see is, what are the results? Are you making money? Are you sustaining yourself? Are you like doing the things we think success is predicated on? And right now, this doesn't really follow that. Like, I'm spending so much time on something that is not like an instant payback thing. But I'm doing it because the work I put in now, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, could translate to that vision. Like, everyone cannot start YouTube trying to make money immediately, and that's the primary goal. You have to be willing to grind, like willing to put in so many hours just to edit thumbnails, just to sit there and cut 30 seconds of a video that can dramatically impact the quality of the video. I've been doing that. I really have. And I feel happy. I feel blessed with what I've been placed in. And I'm realizing this is a 15-minute video. I did not expect this to be that long of a tangent. But the point is, we hit 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I don't really care how many views this gets. I want to drop this. Initially, it was going to be a Q&A, but quite frankly, I didn't get too many good questions, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But the next milestone is 2,000K. 2,000K. 2K. Once we reach 2,000, I'll be making another one of these videos. But I'm very happy with the support, and we're going to keep on grinding. Hopefully, we can reach partner before the NBA season comes back. But peace out, people. I promised you guys, I think 2 or 3 months ago, I would be better. I literally had a picture of me in this jacket saying I'll be better in red text. And I have been. And I plan to keep that up. So appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and all things of that nature. And I'll catch you guys in the next gifted upload. Peace out, people. No edits. This is just me raw and uncut talking to y'all. Peace.